There are some people who are very good at keeping malice, even from the time immemorial. They are not ready to forget, not to talk of forgiving that wrong, insult, or intimidation her family did to his own family around 50 or 60 years ago. One of the signs to show about a man with tendency to abandon a woman who made him rich can be picked up from the day he comes in. It can be checked from his day-to-day attitudes or activities towards the woman and other people around them. Sometimes when it comes to attitudes, some women does know how to control their tongues. Some don't. Some women use it anyhow. They use it very badly to wound the hearts of people, especially the heart of men. Okay. Anyway, Ogu Emmanuel is my name. This is a place where people comes to get inspired. I talk about relationships, family, lifestyles, and sex. Okay. If you are new here, you are highly welcomed. And a special thanks to all my esteemed viewers. Please share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So let's continue. Number one, when she fails to read the red flags. One of the reasons men abandon the woman who made them rich sometimes stems from the woman's fault. Okay? So when she fails to recognize red flags at the beginning of the relationship or within that relationship period, if the guy is slightly showing these signs of cheating, uncaring, there are some behaviors that the guy will be unknowingly showing, then the woman will be picking only if she cares. But the issue here is that she doesn't care. That's why she could not be able to read between the lines. So people always do flash some signs which we fail to interpret. Okay, signs that should have helped you know the kind of devil you are dealing with. Probably you have gotten carried away by one or two things in the ministry. Okay, so in the guise of sacrificing, maintaining the marriage, a lot of women know they choose a wrong man, but they are always blinded by those choices they made. Some even believe that they love bad boys, men with bad boys attitude. Sometimes that used to be the case. Okay, so the when they are blinded, probably by the man's handsomeness, his swag, sweet mouthing, and so many other fake qualities that they can use to bring confusion into the woman's life. Okay, and before you know what is going on, he will just enter you from the behind. He will enter you anyhow. Number two, she is afraid of rocking the boat. That's why she was unable to know that this guy harbors this tendency to abandon him at will. So a lot of women knew they choose the wrong person. They are aware because they could have done something by correcting the mistake immediately, even before they say I do. They are afraid to rock the boat. Okay, so most women at this juncture prefer to use situations instead of reasons. The situation I'm talking about here may be, oh, I wish this man can make me pregnant. If only he can make me pregnant. I wouldn't mind it stomaching whatever bad qualities that he comes here with. Okay? Or I would like to have a handsome boy or a beautiful girl. Just that will look exactly like him. Okay, so this singular wish alone is enough to cover her reasoning like a small screen. Okay, so she sees her encounter with this guy as a kind of lucky one, a Prince Charming, an encounter with the Prince Charming. And as such, she becomes desperate with her eyes covered, which in future will create opening for this sharp guy to strike, for this sharp guy to abandon her and go his way. Okay. Number 3, for the right time to make a move. The main reason the man walked away is because that very money or contact he has made or he has been targeting, programming for a long time from the woman that made him to stay, to tolerate every bull crap from her, was what finally gave him the impetus to be himself. And at the same time, he pretends, waits like a patient bird for the right time to strike. Okay, so he knows with the good amount of money and contacts that he has already gotten from this woman and some reasonable documents at his disposal, currently, the sky will be his limit. Okay, so probably he may be looking for an exit door of that relationship or marriage because he has collected one or two. Now he's abandoning the woman because his presence in the woman's life is like a mission accomplished. Okay, but this one is carrigo. So number 4, mental or emotional torture. There are situations sometimes when you see a woman who is privileged to come from a well-to-do family. She will sometimes be using this advantageous grace of a position to be abusing, intimidating her male partner, okay, or husband, as if he is a nobody that comes from nowhere, okay. She will be insulting her, talking to her anyhow, okay, from the way she will be running her mouth on this man anyhow, just insulting him without knowing the man, without knowing what his intentions might be, without knowing that this man that you are insulting like this, that you are handling like this, also have emotions just like you too. So like a patient bird, the man may be praying, waiting patiently for the right time to fill his pockets. Before you know what is going on, he may decide to dump that woman who showed her business or contacts like a bad habit because he remembered what he went through in the hands of that woman. So definitely, the guy is going to abandon her. Number 5, when he is naturally greedy. There are some people that are naturally greedy. There's nothing you can do to get them satisfied, to get them okay. So there are some ingrates called men who cannot recognize any type of good did for them by other people. They will not even understand that you did something good for them. So when they come in contact with women who did them good, who gave them opportunities to be somebody, who set him up, placed him at the center of place, as kind of a center of a place where their lives can be changed overnight. A place where the woman will make probably most of the monies, but she will place him to be in control of things. Okay? She wanted to make him feel like a man, but greed can never make such a man decide to pull out when he feels he is greedy. Okay? The man cannot pull out when he feels he's financially okay and that he has finished a project on her. Before you know it, he will go. Okay. Number 6, to settle scores. There are some people who are very good at keeping malice even from the time immemorial. They are not ready to forget, not to talk of forgiving that wrong, insult, or intimidation her family did to his own family around 50 or 60 years ago. They'll still carry it on their head like a carton of gala. Okay. So if anytime the man finds an opportunity, like being in control of the woman's business, with the woman's contacts, anytime he finds an opening on her good financial position, the man will never fail to betray the woman and her family. He will abandon her even at the most crucial hour of hope from him. He will abandon her. Okay? So he's just doing anything he can just to revenge for that wrong he felt that was done to them by this woman's family. So he is within to revenge. Number 7, if he shows sign of insecurity, be careful. One of the signs to show about a man with tendency to abandon a woman who made him rich can be picked up from the day he comes in. It can be checked from his day-to-day attitudes or activities towards the woman and other people around them. If they are smart enough, they can read one or two things between the lines. Okay, a subtle signs of insecurity could easily be read from him, from his steps, from his moves, everything he's doing. So if the woman is this type that has her ears and eyes to the ground, like the famous Albani, she will pick one or two things that could have helped her. Okay, so insecurity can make the man to start asking himself this question: come on, since I have secured a reasonable amount of acquisition or money and other material wealth from this woman, is it not better for me not to abandon her? Okay, at least get my own independence, then prepare for any possible attack from her, because she might probably come back for a fight. Number 8, the fear of abandonment. The fear of abandonment sometimes might stem from the idea that this particular woman probably used her position to somehow pressurize this man. Yes, it happens sometimes, to pressurize this man to, for example, be her sex slave anytime she wants to chop. She will call the man. That will be the man's major job. Okay? She'll make him to be her sex slave, meeting up with all her sexual fantasies, because the man is in a disadvantageous position in the society. All right. So despite the fact it was this woman who made him rich, but at the same time, she has enslaved him for a very long time. Okay. So if any opportunity presents itself, the man will quickly take it with both hands by abandoning her for his freedom. Okay. So in this part of Africa, people can easily complain about the good things they did for other people without attaching the bad ones, which prompted some adverse reactions from those people. Yeah. Number 9, if his ego is constantly attacked, he might do something. Sometimes when it comes to attitude, some women does know how to control their tongues. Some don't. Some women use it anyhow. They use it very badly to wound the hearts of people, especially the heart of men. Okay? Some women's tongues are not good. Some of them will be running their mouth as if it is going out of fashion. Okay? And the man will be patient enough, waiting. This man will be constantly be reminded about how she picked him up from the gutters, from the waste bin, from the dump site, washed dirt off him like a pig. Okay? She would have every excuse to be showing him that he is and can never be anybody without her. She is claiming God. Okay? So she will be reminding or winding back all his bad memories, repeating herself like a broken record just to disfigure his spirit, just to wound this man's spirit. There will be no peace in him because of her mouth. Okay? So why not? Such a man will find a way to dump her without regret if opportunity comes for him. Number 10 and the last one, be grateful. I say that you should be grateful. Ungratefulness is not good. It is not good for you to pay back with bad coin to someone who at one time or the other did you good. No matter what the past was, at least you must have to remember that at one time or the other, you profited something from this man, from this woman. Okay? Be reasonable. It is good to show appreciation for kind gestures. It is good to show appreciation because of yesterday, because it will affect tomorrow. We are not supposed to abandon those people who brought us up by hand. That is the height of all ingratitude. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I did not take your presence on this channel for granted. Please subscribe to my channel, click like, ring the notification bell. All right? And do not forget, share this video. Share this video to your loved ones, your relatives, your friends, even your enemies. Who knows? You might change them for good. Okay? So let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topic. I promise you another beautiful video next time. Bye-bye.